a specific Hard Out, by the way?
A Heart Out? No.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm Eric. I'm the coolest guy ever. Go check out my record, Nice
Yeah.
Guy.
No, I mean, is there a specific time you have to get going by?
Oh no. Oh yeah,
Okay.
that's what that Heart Out means.
Yeah.
Like the drop the mic out.
Yeah.
No, we're good.
Okay. Kalyn, then Quentin. Kalyn, take it away with Eric.
Caitlin.
Oh, I think you're muted. I think you're
Eh,
muted. And make sure you record on your end if you want.
Okay, thank you. It's that mute button every time. Okay. Hey everyone, this is Kalyn from Keeping It Candid with Kalyn, and I'm here with country music artist Eric Pasley. How are you today?
I'm good, Caitlin. How you doing?
I'm great, thank you, and thank you for joining us. So we have you here to talk all things music, including your new studio album, Nice Guy, that is out now on iTunes and Spotify and more. And I see that you just did a hashtag Nice Guy request countdown on your Instagram over the past few weeks. Was this an idea that came to you to keep things interesting and fun for the fans before you released the music?
Yeah, it's actually my wife is a genius. She was like, "Why you need to play songs live?" I had done a song that I wrote with Brothers Osborne, with John and TJ, and everyone loved it. And she was like, "This is what you do. Like you never post it. You need to post more of these." So we ended up one night in the kitchen, thought, well, let's set up the camera and play a song and ask people to send requests. So we had way too many requests to fulfill. So I will definitely keep doing the requests in the future to come. But it was a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun and it's a little stressful. I'll say that. It's like learn a song every day and record it and film it and have fun doing that with a little kid running around and writing songs and putting out albums. But it was a lot of fun, and I know the fans had fun watching them, and I had fun filming them. And yeah, Natalie's a genius, and I'm glad she brought up the idea. And it's always good to bring out the guitars and dust them off a little more.
I love that. It's like a nice little way to, keep yourself entertained or doing something while in quarantine that we are
Yeah.
stuck in right now. So that's really nice. What was the process like of you putting this album together, and how long has this really been in the works for you?
Yeah, we recorded it. I recorded this album with Reed Shippen. He and I produced it together. He's just an incredibly, basically every hit record in Nashville, he's probably in the room. If he's not producing, he's setting up the mics, he's behind the console, or he's mixing it, or he's engineering. He's just all around. I wanted to work with him because, in my opinion, he's an incredible producer. He's an incredible engineer. He mixes it. So basically there was no go in between person. Everything we captured, he had his hands on. And I think that's why the album sounds so cohesively amazing, because there was no lost in translation. He knew everything we recorded and mixed it all. But choosing the songs, some of these songs are 8, 9 years old. I've been waiting a long time to release them. I know fans have been waiting a long time to have a recording of them, hearing them at shows. But yeah, it was hard to pick the songs. I write almost 4 or 5 songs a week, so it's not easy to pick songs for an album. It's almost as if they pick themselves. That sounds all like,
Yeah.
hippie magic, but it kind of is. You
They kind of
show up and see what picks itself. But one rule we had was, I'm a singer. I am a songwriter as well. But to pick an outside song, and ended up recording Pill and Ibiza, Took a Pill and Ibiza by Mike Posner. And I think it was just a beautiful song. And kind of in the studio, the experience was amazing. Everyone always talks like, it was so great in the studio. We had so much fun, but it really was freeing. Like 80% of this album, we didn't cut to click, which means there wasn't a constant in your headphones going. It was just, we're free to record. Follow the drummer, follow the vocal, follow the guitar. And there's some songs that fluctuates like 6 beats, but you don't know it because it feels so good. Your heartbeat speeds up when you get excited. Let it. Why not? But yeah, Pill and Ibiza, I think it's just a beautiful, heartbreaking song that a lot of kids and grown-ups were, you're at the rave party with the glow sticks and you're getting plastered and the bubbles are falling on you in Ibiza. And a lot of people never even listened to what Posner was saying. I mean, he was just calling out for help. And I think a lot of people are at parties these days, and it's nice to kind of go, I hear you, sir, I hear you, ma'am, and you're not alone. And but I will say the magic in the studio, the recording of "Took a Pill and a Bees" on this album was one take. If you hear the guitar go, is because it was the only way we could get into the song. We were just warming up on it, and I just started singing, and the whole band came in, and it was a magic moment that I'm glad we were recording.
What's that like as an artist to get like a one take in when you're recording a song? Like, is that something that is like is very exciting? You're like, I don't have to go back and redo it. Like, what is the emotion behind that? How do you feel? And have you ever
It's
done?
what it's what the movies always act like how it happens. Like
Yeah,
we just go with a bottle of whiskey, man, and we like partying, man, and we just record, and then the world hears it. It's that easy, you know. And so when you go in and have a movie moment like that, where you're just sitting there and you're looking around like, is that it? Yeah, that was cool. This is amazing. And I mean, it's just it's an amazing. You can't recreate that feeling. However hard you want to try. I mean, of course you can, but it's just showing up and praying that God lets you catch it that way again. But the coolest thing is, you know, I had the mic set up, the guitar set up, and sang it right and played it right to where we. It's great to know I don't have to go in and re-sing this vocal. You know, like to know that you captured it in reality. It's hard to capture lightning in a bottle, and occasionally you do. You know, I mean, that's what an interesting phrase. I don't know if anyone's actually captured lightning in a bottle, but it's a great example. You
yeah.
know,
Wow, that's really exciting. If you had to choose, or if you could think, what is one song on the album that you think fans would connect to the most?
it depends on what they're going through.
Okay.
Um, and everyone's going through different things at different times, and every day can be different. And there's a song for every day, and it really is. If you're going through a heartbreak of losing someone, uh, you know, there's a lot of people I know right now that are losing people they love. Is On This Side of Heaven, you know, is good for you there. If you really want to go to the beach, Boat in a Bottle, you know, if you're really falling in love, Heartbeat Higher. If you had a little kiddo and you're just soaking them up, I wrote Fingertips for Piper.
Mhm.
And so I mean, I'm guilty of not putting out the same song every time, and you know, the commerciality of music. Just put out a Friday night every time. Eric, put out a Friday night. Put out a Friday night. I was like, well, yeah, but life's a lot. It's I love those songs, and I still put those songs out, and but I also still put out the She Don't Love Yous with On This Side of Heaven. So um, I can't tell you one song for everyone to go listen to. I
Right,
will say, you know, I think everyone should go listen to Nice Guy. You know, in a world, you know, where celebrity culture is it's just gotten so crazy. Like when was it okay to hate? Like it's become okay.
right.
Like I'm not. I'm confused. Like I'm a country kid, grew up in Central Texas, right? And I was taught to like love people, respect people, be kind. It's like at the least. Do all these things at the least. So it's I think Nice Guy's a great song. It's just to go it's a reminder to be decent. And you know, I think we could use a lot more laughing and a lot less fighting right now, and a lot just bring people together, and it's Nice Guy's just a fun song of reminding people to do that.
Well, I love that you have a little bit of everything pieced together in this album. I know, well, moving on, in my time in quarantine, I've been finding new hobbies that I enjoy doing and things I never imagined myself doing, like baking. If you weren't doing country music, what do you think you would be doing with your time right now?
I mean, I'm still doing it anyway. We're always building and renovating and just creating. If I'm not creating music, I love creating. You know, hey, I have my blood sugar level says I need sugar. I'm actually going to tell my wife to bring me some juice up in real time. In reality, it's live, folks. Um, but yeah, if I'm not building songs or records, I love working with my hands, getting dirty, building things. and that hopefully lasts and people enjoy for a long time and make memories with. And that's the same with music. But yeah, so I actually, yeah, I'm getting to live both worlds of all of that, creating things. And we're actually going to head to Habitat Restore with our masks on. We're finally going into a building of, put our masks on, our gloves on, and we need to go find some new windows for a house. We're deciding to take out a balcony that no one ever goes on and put some windows in. And I think we're going to end up enclosing the patio and maybe putting some screening up so you can sit out there with all the mosquitoes here and not get bit. Soak up the good vibes at night,
Of course. Well, that sounds really fun. And quick last question before I let you go. What is your guilty pleasure?
Guilty pleasure. I don't know. I'm too nice. Maybe I should feel guilty about something. Guilty pleasure. Need to like sit on a couch and lean back and think about my life more. Guilty pleasure. I don't know. My guilty pleasure is we have a place at our farm called Hoarder's Hall because I find things to build, to use to build with. But the problem is you can't use it all at once. So I'm slightly a hoarder when it comes to really, really cool things that there's only one in the world. So I just put it in the barn and wait to build with it later.
Okay,
That's probably
that's pretty neat guilty pleasure.
yeah.
Thank you, Eric, for chatting with me today. Everyone, please be sure to check out Eric's new single, Nice Guy, streaming on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, and more. Eric, what platforms can these lovely fans find you on?
Kalyn, they can find me anywhere. I'll stand on any platform people are kind at. So but yeah, I'm on all the formats. Go check it out. And yeah, go have fun listening and watching me play songs online. And we've got music videos coming out all the time. I think we'll have the 5th or 6th music video from Nice Guy coming out later this week.
That is amazing. Thank you so much, Eric. Have a great day.
Thank you, Kalyn. You too.
Amazing. I walking